Documented immigrants in Florida are able to get cars on the road legally because of a little-known law that allows Florida drivers to register a car even without a driver's license.
Local deputies told Channel 9's Shannon Butler they're stopping more of these drivers for violations. They say the law needs to change in order to keep Floridians safe. So Shannon launched an investigation into their concerns.
Courtney Belzer, her husband and one-year-old baby girl were driving along this Polk County road in February when they were hit. Belzer was 8 months pregnant, but the impact caused her to lose her unborn child.
It's a hard feeling to understand or to deal with, you know. I've never felt this before, you know. Just feels so empty, you know.
The Polk County Sheriff's Office said the driver, 48-year-old by now Servant Gomez, took off. Their office released this video of him buying beer at a convenience store just hours before. Sheriff Grady Judd said that Servant Gomez is undocumented and was deported to Mexico back in 2000. They say he had no driver's license, but the truck he was driving was legally registered in his name. But they couldn't charge him for the death of that unborn baby because they couldn't prove he was drinking and the traffic infraction wasn't a crime. It's unclear if Servant Gomez is still in the States. 3 years earlier, 43-year-old Brett Adams was hit and killed on Orange Blossom Trail. Florida Highway Patrol said Valentin Sistis was under the influence.
As he was coming towards the light, he sped up, I guess, because he was asleep at the wheel, and he hit the cars.
Troopers say he was a Guatemalan with no driver's license, but the vehicle that he was driving was registered to him. He is now serving 13 years in the Department of Corrections. How? Because more than 20 states, including Florida, don't require a driver's license to register a car. But the why is harder to come by because issuing registrations isn't a widely discussed policy like issuing driver's licenses. Right now, only 13 states allow undocumented immigrants to obtain a driver's license. Florida is not one. This year, State Representative Anna Eskamani co-sponsored a bill trying to change that law, saying it would make the roads safer because undocumented folks would have to take a driving test. Some studies do show a decrease in hit and runs when drivers are licensed.
And the reality is that these are Floridians that are in our neighborhoods that are living everyday lives, and they're traveling our roads without a license, which is dangerous for public safety.
But the bill didn't even get one hearing, and it's unclear just how many folks who have no driver's license register a car in Florida. That's because the DMV has not answered our requests for that information. Now, advocates told me that even if there was a change to this practice, it would do little to deter anybody because if you need to go to work, you will do whatever it takes to do that, and changing a law instead of, you know, trying to make money would not matter here. Now, we've posted this. We have been tweeting about it. We've had a lot of questions about insurance. Does this mean that they don't have insurance? What law enforcement told me is that they do get insurance. They go get the car registered, but then cancel that insurance. And they said that is a concern for any driver anywhere if you come into an accident with someone who's uninsured.
Yeah, because the insurance isn't on the driver, it's on the vehicle too.
Right.
That's the one other thing there. Does it look like any changes? I mean, you're putting this out there. Hopefully they'll see this and maybe there'll be some response, but do you see changes?
No, nobody really wanted to talk about this registration situation or how it happens.
Because of all the immigration issues?
I think it's just too political right now, and there's bigger fish to fry when it comes to this issue. But I did talk to Senator David Simmons this afternoon, and he is in the next 45 days going to put another bill forward that is going to be a broad bill, a little bit different than the one that Eskamani is talking about, that will include getting some kind of permit for these drivers. They say it's a little bit about safety because at least they would take a test. You would know who was hitting you. There'd be an address, those kinds of things. That's just the best practice. I think that there's going to be some, you know, pushback on that, but that's at least what he's doing for now.